Hello. Can anyone see me and hear me okay? Let me know. Let me know if you guys can see me okay, because I am coming from my kitchen. Hello, Alice. I'm coming from my kitchen because my house is a mess because we have 2 more days before we have to move out. And all there is boxes and cleaning products, and it's just kind of chaotic. So what I'm going to do today for you guys is come online 3 times right now, and after this session 4 hours later, and then one more time at 8 p.m. Belgian time, which I think is like 2 p.m. Eastern time, 11 a.m. Pacific time, something like that. And in between, as soon as I shut down this, I continue to move stuff to my mom's house and get this house empty. So it's going to be a crazy day. It's going to be a hectic day. I want to say good morning to Australia. Good morning to New Zealand. I don't know where else it's morning right now. Or no, it's good evening, isn't it? Wait, hold on. See, that's why I wanted to come on 3 times, because I know the time differences are really a pain in the butt for everyone. No, it's good morning, Europe, and good evening, Australia. Here are the points from Belgium. No, I'm just kidding. I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to be that girl that gave the points to the Eurovision Song Contest. I'm a little goofy. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm just excited because we're finally moving out and it's happening. And I'm just happy to see all of you guys. Thank you so much for coming. So, for people who are new here, hello, I am Emma McIntosh, Emanuelle, actually. People call me Emma, it's just short. And I'm an intuitive medium, and today we're going to do some free angel card readings. So what do? I let your angels pick out a card and give you a message, and then what I will do on top of that is give to you what I intuitively receive from my spiritual team, from the universal energy, whatever it might be. Now, if it doesn't resonate with you at this moment, it does happen, and I've had that a lot. I've had a lot of confirmations of people who said, oh my God, it happened the week after, and I had no idea what they were talking about. It does happen that you receive a message that's not for right today, but that something might be happening next week or the week after, and then you will come back to this card and go, oh, now I see what they were trying to tell me. So also understand that if you don't personally get a card today, but some of the other cards are resonating with you. If you hear a card and you hear an explanation and you go, I feel like this is for me as well, boom, it is. Okay, because spirits use other people to give and pass on messages as well, because it's usually impossible for me to get everybody in 1 hour. So pay attention and stick through everybody else's cards, because there could be a message in there for you as well. So be open to receive. Don't have any expectations, because those just kind of block everything. And just be open to, how would I say, be open to absorb the energy of the message, because I'm not channeling spirit, which means I'm not saying word for word what's being said. I am connecting to him on an intuitive way, this way. Most people know me from the celebrity interviews. That's a trance channeling. That is where I step aside out of my body and these people come in and take over my speech. This is a whole different thing. The energies right now are too crazy. Me moving and all the, God, it comes with a lot of BS, especially moving during a pandemic. It is freaking, that's how I feel most of the days. So my energy is not is not good enough to do any trance channeling right now. Hence why this year you haven't hardly seen any trance channelings from me. That will come back as soon as I'm more settled, as soon as the energies are settling a bit, because keep in mind my kids were home 24/7 the entire year. So, and I don't have an office here in my home. I do it from my living room. So yeah, this year has basically been a break for me, but I'm happy that I could do these for you while we're waiting for things to settle down, and I can get back into my normal routine of doing daily personal readings for you, daily channeling sessions, and get back into that game. Okay, but in the meantime, thank you for your continuous support. Thank you. Like and subscribe the channel. That helps me as well. And share, share, share. Because sharing is caring. Okay, let's get started. And what I will do is just pick out random names, people I get drawn to. Usually they kind of light up. Your names will light up, and we'll go from there. Let's see here. I scroll down, up and down, so don't worry. And if you haven't heard your name, we're here for an hour. So don't worry about that. Okay. Alice. We'll do Alice first. And then Ian. Let's see. Okay, Alice. Let's see, my darling. Now, for people who are sending me messages on Facebook and Messenger, I do look at them, but I simply do not have time to respond to them. We've been working nonstop trying to get this house emptied out, dealing with children who are with their autism, not quite understanding what is going on. All they know is they see, whoop, there's your card, Alice. All they see is their stuff being taken away, and they are not happy. Okay. Alice, this is the card that jumped out for you. Now, for people who have never seen me do my card readings, I don't pick a card. I allow Spirit to jump to push a card out for you. That way I know I didn't pick it and I didn't influence it. So, Alice, your card today is Inner Child. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. Alice, you know, what I feel is that you're going through this kind of emotional roller coaster. It's like you have these hours in the day where you pick up your courage and you feel confident again, and and you're like, yeah, I can do this. And then you have hours where you go, oh shit, what if I can't? And then your doubt comes in. So I feel like you're emotionally and energetically on this roller coaster, over worrying about things that haven't happened yet, but really kind of seeing disaster scenarios pass through your head. And then you have moments of clarity. And unfortunately, the disaster thinking overflows your moments of clarity. And so what they're saying is when we're in that up and down, which creates confusion, which creates you to be in a state of, I don't know anymore, then you have to get back to the childlike energy that you all possess inside, that really kind of brings you down to the now moment. Children live in the now moment, and they only worry about right now and maybe in an hour or so, but that's about it. So you need to learn to be in a playful mode again and simply let go of the worry and the overthinking and the overanalyzing, and just simply have fun with where you are, what you're doing right there, right, you know, in that moment. So give yourself like a week. Could be longer, but give yourself a week where you simply live life without having to do stuff, and that doesn't mean you can't do things. But what I mean is, without you worrying about achieving and accomplishing things, but just doing things that you love, doing things that get you excited, even if you have to go to work, really getting excited about going to work, about meeting people, and so on and so forth. Really being in that playfulness, energy, and just kind of staying there for a week. Because what you're doing then is, you're disconnecting from the burdens of responsibility, of you putting a burden upon yourself to accomplish things, to reach things, to manifest and make certain goals come into fruition. You take away all that pressure, and you're just living. You're just being. You're just going through the motions of what you need to do that day, and taking a breather of all the pressures that you've been putting upon yourself, or that others around you have been putting upon yourself. Sometimes we have parents and friends, and they kind of feel like you need to make something out of your life. You need to make something out of your life. You need to do something. Put all of that aside this week, and next week. Take some time to just be Alice. Take some time to just enjoy your everyday, even if it's restricted because of Corona or whatever. Enjoy what you're doing. Focus on beautiful things. Watch Christmas movies, whatever. Watch Jingle Jangles. If you like musicals, you're going to love that. And it's just fun and bright and all that. Anyway, I'm just throwing out ideas here. But it's about taking some time off from the adult thinking of, I need to achieve, I need to accomplish, I need to, and instead take a week off and just say, I want to play, I want to have fun, I want to focus on positive things, I want to do all the things that I love doing. Focus on that. And even if you have to go to work, you can incorporate that in that joyful kind of, fuck it, whatever. Here I am. Let's have fun. Let's do some work together. Let's be together as a group. Play. Okay, Alice? I'm going to write down your name so I can put it in after the sessions. I'm going to put it below in the comments. So if you do have to step out and you come back and you're not sure whether or not your name was pulled out, you'll be able to see it there, and then you can go and listen to it later. Okay, Ian Richardson. Let's see here. Ian, hi Kim, hi Donald. How great of you guys to bless me with your presence. Hello from Finland. I've always wanted to go see Finland. I have a thing for northern countries, and I've never been. Isn't that crazy? I always go, Denmark, Finland, Lapland. I'd love to see those places. Card for Ian. We need a card for Ian. Ian Richardson. Ian. Oh, there it is. Ian. Temptation. I don't know if you can see it. Doesn't always zoom in, my camera. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever it looks like. Let's see. Temptation. Every time I get this card, I think of Temptation Island. What a shitty show. Okay. What they're kind of making me feel, Ian, is that you are a person who very empathic. It's almost like you're not even aware of it, how heavily the universal energies, you know, all the energies on the world, the worldly energies are affecting you. And it's always pushing you into the negative. So it makes me feel like you're very annoyed right now with the world. You're very um going through emotions of discomfort and very stressed, and you're a person who's really connected. You're a person who's really connected, and it just bothers you the way the world is going, and just everything. You're just kind of like, "Ugh, don't like this world." And unfortunately, they're kind of giving me the feeling that whenever the energies around you become very heavy, very dense, very low, you absorb that, and that becomes part of your daily experience for yourself as well. You claim it, and you don't do it consciously. You don't want it. But subconsciously, your soul energy is absorbing that energy, and it becomes part of your energy. And so, what they're making me feel is that that is the unhealthy habit that creates other unhealthy habits, because you're lowering your energy, and then that can lead to, you know, unhealthy eating, or, you know, excessive drinking, or I don't know what. But they're just showing me one unhealthy habit leads to another unhealthy habit that continues to tear kind of down your energy. And so, what they want you to do is to really work on self-protection, to really work on putting up an energetic shield every morning when you wake up, in order for yourself to be protected from the outside sources that really don't belong to you. So look into empathic abilities, and look into how to protect your energy. I have a video on my YouTube channel, how to protect yourself energetically, because I am the exact same way. And I am super sensitive to energy. And every morning I have to um, put up a shield visually. I visualize it. I confirm. I send out affirmations mentally that, boom, my shield is up. Love can penetrate, love can leave, but no negative energy of any sort, and no lower energies are able to penetrate my field, my energy field. And then in the evening, what I have to do, because times have become so low, the energy is so low and so unstable right now in the world, is when I'm in my bed and I'm about to fall asleep, I repeat a mantra in my head, that I disconnect from any and all energies that do not belong to me, that are lower energies, and so on and so forth. I've created a mantra, and I just kind of go over that. I disconnect, I sever, I separate from this and that, from this and that, from people who try to harm me, and so on and so forth. Um, and and I repeat that, and I repeat that until I fall asleep. And that's how I know I'm cutting all of these connections that might have sneaked in, that I might not have been aware of. And that kind of keeps me sane. So the unhealthy habit that I'm picking up on is you being too sensitive. It's just kind of who you are. It's how you're born with, and that affecting you, your personal life, your relationships, your work, whatever it might be. I feel like the outside world, the outside energy is affecting everything that you are and everything that you do in your lifetime, attracting and manifesting very uncomfortable things, or things that really shouldn't be part of your journey. But it is, you know, it's just sort of like a ripple effect. One creates another, attracts another. So keep that in mind. And work on protecting yourself energetically. And when doing so, you will start to see a shift, a change very quickly in everything that you represent in this life, and everything that you do in this life, and everything that you attract. Okay, so Ian, I hope that helps. If it resonates, let me know. If it doesn't resonate, also let me know, because then I would love to see if it comes to pass later on. Melody, do you want a card, my dear? Let's put Melody in there. I'm a little hyper today. I don't know if you've noticed. Ooh, well, that one came fast, Melody. Did you see that one flying? Pure intention. So don't mind my goofiness. I don't know what it is. I'm just excited to be here. It's been so long. I'm like, yay, my peeps. Okay. The theory of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. Melody, you're in the process of creation. And I feel like everything that's been happening has really just kind of slowed down that process and created inner frustration and created kind of big question marks. Will my wishes come to term? Will they come into fruition? Will they not? Just a lot of doubts and questions. And, will it questions? We'll just say it that way. And they're saying yes. I do get the feeling and do get kind of, I keep seeing yes in front of my eyes. So, they're going, tell her yes. Whatever it is that you wish to manifest, whatever it is that you have been working on will come into fruition, and it will come into fruition when it's the right time. And all you need to do is to really continue to send out that whatever it is you're desiring is not just for you, will not just be beneficial for you, but will be beneficial for everyone who surrounds you. So that it's for the highest good. Because let me tell you something, when you try to manifest something and you make your manifestation about everyone else, not just about you, but about, I want to help people. I want to be a part of the healing of this universe. I want to aid humanity by doing this, and it could be different things. But by sending that out, right, by attaching to your dream the desire to do good for all, and then you're actually uplifting that with very powerful energy, because it no longer becomes restricted. What you're sending out, the energies you're sending out, no longer becomes restricted to I want. And if you go into I want, you'll always be in an I want reality. But if you go, this is being constructed for everyone, to help, to assist people beyond myself, then that energy becomes larger. Okay, then that energy becomes larger. It's no longer restricted by what I want, I desire, I need. Those are all lower densities. That ego kind of energy is always a lower energy. It's not bad. It's not a bad energy. Don't get me wrong, but it's restricted. Okay. It is a smaller, just imagine every time you express something, these kind of light bulbs, they leave your body and they go into the universe to be created. I always imagine these sparkles coming out of me every time I'm sending out something I would like to manifest or I would like to create. I got all these sparkling energies coming out of me, and I send them out and I visualize that. It's coming out, and boom, there, it's in the universe. It's out of my hands now, and I release it. I've sent it out. The universe was witness of this creation. And now it's up to the universe to help me create it and guide me in that direction. So when you do that with the love, with compassion, with the gratitude that you can mean something for so many people, that you can provide love and support and help with so many people, that energy ball becomes huge, because you're now putting in all the energy of all the people you're going to help in that little energy ball, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And so when you send that out, it's a huge ball of energy. And so manifestations tend to occur a lot quicker when we do things for the highest good, when we do things for others. They come to fruition a lot quicker than when we are limited to I want, I need, when we're restricting that with personal needs and wants. And so anything you want to manifest, send out the intention that is for the highest good. Send out the intention that you want to help, you want to love, you want to create in order to assist others, and in assisting others, helping and healing yourself at the same time. When we do that, the energy frequency rises, it becomes more powerful, it becomes bigger, and it will come into fruition a lot quicker. But either way, Melody, whatever you're trying to do, it will come into fruition when it's the right time. And the more you visualize and feel that creation already come to pass, the faster and the sooner it will appear. Okay, it might just not be the right time with the whole pandemic thing. And I know how that feels like. I've been trying to manifest and I'm going, well, not the right time. Okay, sweetheart, love you. I hope everyone's okay. All right. Hello, Nadia. Big kisses. Mwah. Everybody's sending me so much love. I love you guys. Okay, let's see. Okay. Who's popping up? Magdalena from Poland. Hello, my beautiful soul. Good morning. I hope you will have a blessed day today. Oh, you are very welcome, Alice. I hope it resonated with you, sweetheart. Many hugs and kisses back. Ooh, there it goes, Magdalena. It popped out. Did you see it? Hope. Look how beautiful that card is. Look at that beautiful rainbow and the dove right there. I love her outfit. Very beautiful. Okay. Magdalena, hope. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. Let me tap into your energy for a minute and see what I receive. Okay. I do feel like there's a lot of worry. Not so. I feel like you guys are doing okay health-wise, but I feel like there's more a worry about job or income or business or family business. I feel like there's a lot of distress and worry in that area. And they're making me feel like everything will turn out okay. It's going to take some time and it's going to take some effort to get through the months. It almost feels like, it's going to be a struggle financially and all of that, all the way to about February, March. I don't want to put any fear into you, but that's what I'm getting. So it almost feels like you guys will be fine. You'll make through it. And it just feels like changes need to happen, or changes are coming. And this is, I just keep seeing it being related to um, work, to business, family business. I don't know. Um, Either way, definitely it has to do with income, with a family income, family business, and so on and so forth. So it just feels like um, there might be a little bit of a struggle right now, but they're saying you guys will make it through. It's just about um, being very aware, or I don't want to say careful. It feels. I just feel a lot of fear coming from you, and it's kind of overpowering. They're basically saying you have to live in hope. You have to every day express the universe will take care of us. The universe loves us. The universe will take care of us. We will be fine. Really living in an energy of hope and positivity in a moment where it might be very scary, and it might be very insecure. They're saying that when you stay in that hope energy, when you stay in that love energy, when you stay into the knowing that you really have to know it, that the universe will provide, the universe will take care of you, then you will continue to manifest that you will be okay, you will be fine. Do you see what I'm saying? Like if you go into desperation, if you go into fear, if you go into, oh my God, I don't know, and you go into that kind of stressful energy, then you will attract all the things you don't want. So stay in an energy of hope. Everything will work out okay. It's just going to take a few more months to really push through, but you're going to find a way to be okay. The universe will help you in doing that. So stay optimistic. See, they're talking about optimistic here, right here. Optimistic expectations. You really have to stay in a positive energy of faith, a hope, and just a knowing that the universe has got your back, and that whatever the struggle is, that you guys will make it through. And they're just showing me very much improvement in March. It's still a long way, I know, but they're showing me improvement, great improvement in March, which will be welcomed, of course, by you and by many others. They're showing me improvement for the world in March. Let's pull a card on that, shall we? And so hang in there. Stay hopeful. Stay loving. You are beautiful. Your family's beautiful. You guys will make it through. Okay? Even if it doesn't look very positive right now, even if you're stressing, stay in a high vibration and you will make things through. Does that kind of resonate, Magdalena? I hope it really does. I love you too, sweetheart. I really do. Let's do a card on the world. Should we do a card on the world? What do you think, guys? Let's do a card for everyone. Let's do a group card for a minute. Hi, Susan. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me this morning, and for many of you, evening. All right. Group card, please. Group card. I'm just going to ask my angel. Whoop, and there it goes. I just said in my head, Raphael. My angel Raphael pulled us a group card. Transformation. That's the card that jumped out. All right. Transformation. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that is happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. See, and that is for Magdalena as well. We're all going globally through transformation and change, transformation, ascension. That's what we're going through. And from a human experience, that is a very painful, very scary time to go through. Now, when we look at evolution and we look at, the human evolution, every time transformation occurred, the times were very tumultuous. It was very scary, stuff happening, pandemics happening, war happening. But all of that negativity needs to come to surface, needs to, in a way, be released so we can deal with it. So we can no longer turn away from it and just turn a blind eye to it. We're smack in the middle of it. It's hitting everyone in the face, and the universe is going, now deal with it. Because if you don't deal with it, you can't transcend. If you don't process this energy, this lower energies, you can't move to a higher dimensional plane of existence, which is what we're trying to do. Mother Earth is doing the same thing. She is cleansing her earth, and that's why we have so many storms and floods and tornadoes and all of that stuff. She is doing her part to cleanse the negative energy off her planes that most of the time we've put on there. And so she's doing her part to get rid of all the murdering and the and the killing that's been taking place upon her surface for all of these years. And so we have to do the same, because we have to ascend with her. And so that's why you're going to see all of this stuff that no longer can take or can be present in a higher vibration. These are all lower vibrations. You have to think in terms of energy, okay? When we ascend, we move into a higher plane of existence, and that means we're still in the same place, but energetically we're in a different frequency. Okay. And so in order to move up to that new frequency, we have to get rid of the old frequencies that cannot reside in the higher frequency. We cannot move up until we get rid of the energies that are holding us back from transcending to the higher frequency, because a lower energy cannot be present in a higher energy frequency. Okay. You have to look at it as layers of existence. We live in a multi-dimensional reality, and all these dimensions are just different layers of energetic frequency. And in order to get there, we have to release and neutralize all the lower energies here, and then we move up. Okay. And that's what's happening in the world right now. And it sucks. And it is frustrating. And I get angry too. And I get feelings of, oh my God, this is never going to get solved. Oh my God, I feel so disappointed in humanity for doing such evil and awful things to each other. I get that too. I have days where I'm crying all day because I can feel the pain from everyone. I can feel the anger. I can feel the hate between people that other people are creating, putting one person against the other and creating inner clashes. It is discouraging. It is frustrating. It is scary, and it is depressing. Totally agree with you. But it is necessary. Sexual intimidation needs to come up. Unequal rights for women needs to come up. Children being taken needs to come to the surface. Racial injustice needs to come up. And it's all coming up at the same bloody time, political fraud, whatever, and I'm not talking about Trump. There's political fraud all over the world right now, even in this bloody country where they created a government that nobody picked for. They just decided to create for themselves. And we're a democracy. We didn't even get to vote for who we put into office this time. So figure that one out. So political fraud, unstable, all of this shit is coming to pass, is hitting us in the face all at the same time. And it will, it has been it started several years ago. 2012 is when shit started to hit the fan. And we're getting to a climax. And why is that? So we can start to heal it. So we can start to process it. And we can start to say, no, we're no longer taking this shit. No, we are removing that hate, injustice, inequality, all of that shit. And we're going to replace it with love, compassion, unity. That's what's happening. Okay. And so that's the transformation that they're talking about. It is happening, and it is happening for our own good, even though change feels like hell. right? So stay positive, become the light beacon that you want to see in the world. You cannot talk about being a spiritual person. You cannot talk about being an enlightened person if you're expressing hate towards another person who might be at a whole different level of existence than you are, who is not seeing the same way you are. You can only make a difference by showing compassion and love towards that person, and by lovingly expressing your perspective without demanding them to absorb it as well. Um, you have to be a light beacon in this world, all of us. And if we start to do that, and we start to respect each other, and we start to respect each other's different opinions, each other's different views, and still be able to have a civil conversation about the different aspects and the different views, and help each other, support each other. When we can do that in times of crisis, that's how we will heal the world. That's how we will inspire people to let go of the hate. I've heard so many stories of people who were molested, like me, people who were attacked, people who were beaten, people who were robbed, and they showed mercy and forgiveness towards that other person, and they told them, look, what you did was wrong, but I forgive you because you're a soul of God, and therefore I will love you. Okay? It is very empowering for you to be able to forgive a person, to be able to embrace another soul with love, because they are a little lost in their life. They are in a bad place, therefore doing things that even their soul knows is not supposed to be done, but they don't have, they're just in a different kind of state. I've seen the perpetrators, the people who have hurt them, change themselves because their victim showed them mercy. Their victim showed them love. Their victim showed them compassion and forgiveness. So people think we can fight fire with fire. It's never going to work because you're just adding more fire to it. But love, compassion, doesn't mean we have to accept. Okay? Acceptance is not being tolerable. Spiritual acceptance is understanding that everyone is in their own frequency, in their own reality, going through life lessons that they've designed for themselves, and you're here to enlighten them in a very powerful, positive way. You are here to bring awareness, but you're not here to decide for them. You're just here to love and to bring awareness. And that's what Jesus did. He never judged anyone. He just came and shared wisdom and knowledge, and brought people's attention to how powerful every individual is, and how they get to choose what kind of person they want to be. And that's empowerment. That is being strong and being in the light and influencing people to do the same. And that's why people started following him, because he was a beacon of light, and they wanted to be that same beacon to other people. They wanted to learn how. And that's how you change the world. Okay, I think Jesus got in there for a minute. Whoo! Okay. Let's do some more sessions. Salvi. Okay, I did Magdalena. Okay. Guys are going strong. Neptune Blue. I don't know what your real name is. Neptune Blue. Woo! Hold on. I had like 10 coming out. I didn't have them in the right hand. Oh, you're welcome, Susan. Thank you for being a part of the light, honey. Thank you. Hi, Teresa. You're welcome. Neptune says, this is my 4th time here. I finally get a card. Don't give up. You will always get a card when it's the right time for you. Oh, and there it goes. You have the same one. Transformation. Transformation. Neptune blue. So I'm going to read it again for you. The fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. Neptune blue. What I'm feeling for you is that doors are closing and it's kind of scary. And you're kind of unsure or you're not really sure what's behind the new door or when the new door's coming. So it feels to me like things are going to close or are closing. They might close here, if they haven't closed yet. Things are going to close. Doors are going to close. Things are going to end. And I feel like it's going to allow you to the opportunity to figure out what you really want to do. I feel like most of your life, you've been doing things to fit in. You've been doing things to kind of, be able to survive, be able to kind of roll with the world's energy. And I feel like the time has come for you to really focus on yourself, to really determine, what do I want? What do I really want? If I could do anything, if I could be anything, who would I be? What would I do? And it's going to allow you to recreate yourself, to reshape yourself, to reinvent who you are. So, I can see somebody smiling in my head. So they're making me feel like you're being guided to find all of those answers because you're more powerful than you believe. It just feels like there's a lot of insecurities and a lot of distress, but at the same time, you are a positive person. And it's almost like it's conflicting energies. Like you've always tried to be positive. You've always tried to, to be hopeful and not give up. But the energies are weighing heavy on you. Things are closing. Things are changing. And it is meant to be, is what they're saying. It really is there to help you, to force you to look deeper, to look closer inside of you, and really allow the real you to take shape. The real you, not the character that you've designed to play right now to fit in, but allowing you to really let the true you to emerge and take its place in this lifetime for you. And you can do that and create that person that you've always wanted to be with the time that's being given to you, is what I'm getting. Does that make sense? What is she? Neptune says 100% feels like doors are closing and that nothing left opens. Dreams feel like they aren't going to come true. Well, they're telling you they are. But so yes, things are closing and it just feels like, yeah, you can't look beyond that door or you're like, but they're saying you need to look inwards. You're not going to find the answers and you're not going to see what's behind the new door until you go inwards and go, who am I really? Strip yourself from this human character that you've designed in order for you to fit into this world. Strip yourself from all those layers and go into your essence. Who am I in essence? And who do I want to be from now on? When you wake up tomorrow, you are an entirely new person. Every day, people, when you wake up every day, it is your chance to recreate yourself. It is your chance to eliminate what you don't like about yourself and incorporate, bring into your existence who you do want to be, what you do want to do. Every day is a new day for you to become who you've always wanted to be. So the transformation is happening, Neptune blue. It is happening by moving inwards and by staying in that positive vibration that the universe is giving you the time for you to decide where you go from here on out. You get to decide. It is not predestined. It was meant for you. They're showing me that your higher soul, your higher self really wanted to give you the opportunity to recreate who you want to be. And that could be anybody. You are in control. You get to make the decisions. So don't think you're missing out on, I need to achieve this, or what is my path? The path is for you to empower yourself by believing in your infinite possibilities and by loving yourself, because you have got to work on that. Sorry, there go Eric's going in my head. Tell her to fucking love herself, because this, this needs to happen. Love thyself, and thou shalt be healed. There you go. I can hear him giggling in my head. I'm sorry. So yeah, self-love. Self-love is important. And self-empowerment. It is time to take your God's power and use it to create a new self, a new journey, a new future. And you are in control. You have the power to do that by loving yourself, by affirming to yourself that you have the creation power of God and that you can manifest anything you want to. So release the restrictions, believe in the impossible, and know that as you're sending out that positive vibration, as you are experiencing, your infinite powers, the universe will help with you, will work with you to create that new future, because the transformation is necessary in order for you to move into a higher dimension and really experience a new reality full of inspiration, positivity, abundance, and balance. Okay? So know that it is happening, as it says in the card, for your highest good. Let go of the fear, let go of the worry, and start creating, because you're in control. Okay, Neptune Blue, I hope that helps, my darling. You're very welcome. Yeah, fucking love yourself, man. I'm telling you. Eric always knows. He knows. Eric knows. Okay, let's see here. Guys, don't worry if you don't get picked right now. I will be back on later. We are having a marathon today. Let's see here. Kim, let's go with Kim. Kim Falkenberg, I think. It's going so fast. Okay. Kim, my darling Kim. Such a beautiful soul. Woo-hoo! And there it went on the floor. Hold on. Oh, you got the same one. Uh-oh. There we go. There goes the camera. You have inner child as well. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. Let's see here. So what they're showing me is that you've really been through quite a journey. You've really been through a lot of change, a lot of growth, a lot of kind of rewiring the emotional self, rewiring. They're just showing me, I had those old telephones and you had to connect these things. They're just showing me rewiring your brain, your thinking methods. And you've been doing a great job at that, although you sometimes doubt that. But with everything that's been going on in the world, you have been very tempted to go back into negative thinking. You have been very tempted to go into worry. especially for like your mom and things like that. I feel like there's a lot of worry going on, and they're just reminding you to continue to hold on to that surrendering to just one day at a time, surrendering to what is, and using the time wisely to continue to work on yourself, because they're just showing me that you're just a little stressed. They're just showing me that that you not that you're undoing all the hard work that you've done, but that you are kind of dropping into that lower frequency, and they're worried that you're going to get stuck there again, because you have been there and you don't want to go back there. You don't want to go back there. So they're just saying continue to stay playful, continue to use the current times to really focus on yourself, to really focus on what you want to do after all this pandemic shit is over. Where do you want to go? Use the time well to educate yourself. If you want to go into a new career, or you want to go into a new direction, use this time to educate yourself. Use the time to grow personally, in whatever way or form you choose to do that. So whether it's taking classes or online classes, or whether it is you continuing to work on meditation practices or mindfulness exercises, whatever it might be, continue um, continue to work on continue to work on staying in that kind of blissful, very playful energy, and there's something about your mom. It's like you're over worried, like you're more worried than usual about your mom. Does that kind of make sense? They're saying she'll be okay. It just feels like everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Anyway, I don't know if that resonates. There's something about the connection between you and mom. It's just really intense. And it's like whatever the one feels, the other one picks up, and vice versa. You guys pass on energies, you know? So I don't know. There's something about mom, and they're really saying, let it go, and stay in that blissful positivity. Really kind of just surrender, and hold off on. Uh, yeah, Kim says, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it just says, everything will turn out okay. It just feels like you just need to surrender. Okay, surrender. Don't go into that negativity. Surrender. Okay, everything is as it should be. Everything will go as it should be. So just surrender and enjoy every day. Enjoy every day with your mom, with yourself. Continue to work, because they're so proud of you. I feel such proud. It feels like you and your mom have been through this, these valleys and these heights and mountains, and it's like you've overcome so much and you've worked so hard. Don't let what's going on in the world right now to take that away from you. They're going, no, 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 no. Continue. If you can overcome the current world situation in a manner that you've been working on, if you can stay in that vibration, then that will be your proof of how powerful you've become, because you will have gained the self-discipline to control your own emotions, to control your own thought patterns, to control your own energy. And when we have control over our entirety, okay, our entire beingness, our human beingness, which is emotional, energetic, thoughts, and so on and so forth, when you can direct where those go, when you have that control, then you can manifest anything you want, because you're now in control of all the energies that will leave your system. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's where you're going towards. That's what you've been working on. So continue to work. They really don't want you to kind of, fall behind, but just see this as a challenge. Can I stay positive in this chaos? Can I continue to see the beauty around me? Can I continue to stay in hope and love and compassion towards others who in my mind are like, oh my God, they're like so um it's like a test. Test yourself on how powerful you already are and continue to work on it, because manifestation comes pure from inside out. If you can control and manipulate your own energy, if you can control your own emotions, your own thoughts, then you can do anything in this human lifetime, because this human lifetime is a projection of your conscious mind and your energetic soul. So keep that in mind. I hope that helps, sweetheart. Okay. Susan Bradley. Hello, Susan. Let's do one for you. Good morning, Tia. I travel to see my daughter Tia tonight internationally. I would love a card for that. Okay. Let's do Susan first, and then I'll do for Tia. You're welcome, Kim. Love you. Ooh. You got two, Susan. Lucky you. Is that tree wisdom and manifestation? All right, Susan. Manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. And then your card tree wisdom reads, this tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sound it makes. Susan, let's see. Okay, so what I'm getting, and I could be wrong, because I was thinking of Tia. Susan. Okay, let me know if it resonates. What I'm getting is that before this whole pandemic stuff started, you were manifesting or trying to manifest kind of a spiritual career path. I don't know if that's correct. It almost feels like you were very much trying to evolve and let grow your own spiritual abilities and incorporate that into your job or into a career or into something like that. I don't know if that makes any sense. And so you were in the process of really growing that wish, that desire, that idea, and maybe even started it. I'm not quite sure, but it feels like that was in process. It was in process. And so with everything happening in the world, it has impacted you in a pretty severe way. It just feels to me like despite the fact that you are staying positive, you're staying focused, I feel like you do have the ability to uplift yourself with, do you know what I'm trying to say? To uplift yourself. The thought, the idea has come to mind that, what if everything that's happening now slows down that creation and eliminates it? What if it changes everything? And they're making me feel like that's not going to happen. In fact, it just feels like whatever you're trying to create, it's going to expand what you're doing. So whatever the process we're going through now as humanity, as a collective, it is actually going to expand. It just feels like, yeah, it's going to get big. It's going to be positive. It's going to bring abundance. It's going to bring joy. It just feels like, whatever it is you're trying to manifest, it's whatever's happening now is expanding, that is making it bigger. And that's really, it just feels like it's funny because I'm getting you got the tree card. It feels like you're a person who really gets information from nature somehow. I don't know if it's animals or trees, or if you just really love looking outside or looking at nature documentaries. I don't know, but it feels to me like you're a very intuitive person, and you get all your information from nature, but you also find your calmness and your healing from nature. And so, like, whatever's everything that's been going on in the world has kind of allowed you to tap more into nature. It's allowed you to maybe get a little bit more time to go inwards, to connect to the healing energies of nature, and that's just expanded everything. So whatever it is, whatever you're trying to manifest, at the beginning of the corona thing, it might have kind of went down, and then it just feels like that was just, it's like taking I'm a little bit all over the place. I keep seeing pictures in my head of Eric jumping over a stream. It's like, if we go through the pandemic, and you can see, just visualize, you're trying to get from one end of the stream to the other end of the stream. And if you choose to go into the vibration of the pandemic and all the fear that they're creating with it, and that all of that, then you're going to try and get to the other side of that stream, right? By going through the water that's holding you back, that's making it very difficult for you to get to the other side. But because you're such a naturey kind of connected person, you really tap into the beauty around you. You really focus on the possibilities and not on what's lacking. You don't focus on what's not there. You focus on what is there, and how can I deal with it? How can I work with it? And I feel like your life experiences have taught you to do that. I feel like you've been through a lot of struggles, and you've been through a lot of problem solving in your lifetime, if that makes sense. And so that has helped you during this pandemic. Instead of looking at what's lacking, you've always looked into what do we have that we can work with, and you've worked on that. And so what you started to do is, at the beginning, when the pandemic hit, you were starting to go through the water, and you were like, fuck this shit. This is too hard. It's too much counter stream. I'm getting back out. I'm regrounding myself on Mother Earth's energy, so I can have the power to jump over the stream and get to the other side. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it just feels to me like that is what you have done for yourself. And so whatever it is you're manifesting, continue to write it down, continue to make it happen. And it just looks to me like Mother Earth has all the answers for you. You tap into that, and you will shine. You will grow. You will succeed, whatever it might be. I hope that makes any sense. I'm a little bit all over the place right now. I hope that makes any sense. Okay, I'm gonna do one more, and who was I gonna do? Oh, I forgot the name. Tia. There's something about Tia. Tia. I can't remember your name. Let's see, where are you? Tia Bia Mama. Tia Bia Mama. I guess. You're traveling to see your daughter, Tia, tonight internationally. I'd love a card for that. Let's just do a card. Tia Bia Mama. Oh, we love you too, Kim. Thank you for that donation. Know that every donation is so much appreciated since I don't have an income right now and I haven't had one for a year. Patreon is keeping me afloat, and all of your kindness and generosity is as well. But I send out every day the same thing. The universe loves me. The universe will take care of me. We will be okay. We can't do crazy stuff, but we are okay thanks to your love and care and your support. So for everyone who hasn't gotten a card yet, I will be back in 4 hours. Okay. On this channel, it's a different video link. Just look for part 2 and click on the little bell. Oh, there it is. Click on the little bell sign, and then you'll get an email right before I go on live. And subscribe. That'll be easier for you to find me then. Okay, this is what I'm getting. Tia Biama. Hidden depth. Something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what is hidden, we can become free. So, in regards to your traveling, it feels to me like everything, the travel itself will be fine, but I have a feeling that your daughter has something to tell you. A secret, something she hasn't told you yet. Either way, to me, it feels a very positive thing. It doesn't feel negative, and it might be a little bit of an adjustment for you to what she might have to say for you, to you. But either way, it feels whatever is happening or whatever she has to tell you is happening for a reason and is happening as planned by both of your souls. So now I'm curious what that will be. I have an idea, but I'm not going to tell you. I want to see whether or not it resonates with me. That helps me with my confidence. Either way, my intuitive team says that, you know, the travel will be good, will be okay. It just feels to me like it's not going to be a very packed, I don't know. It just feels comfortable. I feel comfort. A comfortable trip and a fun surprise when you get there. Ooh, okay. A fun surprise when you get there. A secret will come to light. Whatever it might be, she might tell you right away. She might wait. Who knows? Okay. I'm going to leave it at that, you guys. I got to do more packing. I got to do more cleaning. This house is a mess. We have to leave on Sunday and hand over the keys on Monday. Then we will move into Mom's for a few days. And we are permanently leaving for France on the 20th of this month. So in only a few more days. Very scary, especially during a lockdown and a pandemic. But we have to put our fears aside and keep on trucking. That's why we roll with Emma, right? My husband always says that. I always say, "Are you ready?" And he goes, "We're going to roll with Emma." So that's where that name comes from for my group. All right. I love you guys. When I close this off, let me know how your card resonated with you. Put it in the comment below, because it's always hard to go over all the comments again because there's so many of you guys. It's always fun to see the confirmation for me as well. Makes me feel like I'm not a crazy nut. And it's fun for other people to see that it does resonate with you. So even if it doesn't resonate, let us know as well. And who knows, a week from now, in 2 weeks from now, it might resonate with you then, and then you will be, oh, okay, now I know. I love you guys, and I will see you again on this channel in 4 hours. Until then, bye.